Hi there! Today I'm going to be going through a speed build that I did for some sunken waterfalls. I really think sunken waterfalls are so cute. First of all, I'm going to be filling in this huge gap. Originally I was going to do it as like Mordor, but I tried it and it looked absolutely awful, so that's not happening. Right now I'm just filling in this huge gap. Originally I was going to do this as a speed build for a stargazing area because I finally got the star clock recipe and the mush lamp recipe, which is super what I want for my stargazing area because I want it to be very Rivendell. So I'm going to be using this area partly. I wanted to leave this little bit of outcrop area. I think I want to do something with this area, maybe put a pond there or something. So that's why I'm leaving that blank. And now I'm getting back to it. So first of all, you want to make sure that you have enough like wall space around. So I did go back and forth quite a lot with how I exactly wanted to do this sunken area. And it does change a lot from what you're seeing right now. I made the mistake of building like the walls, if we want to call them that. It's the third layer first, the third tier. And then I was going to do, obviously you can see the water actually going in there first. But that didn't turn out how I wanted to. First of all, I wanted to see if I had enough room to put a tree in there. But I scrapped that idea pretty quickly. So when you do sunken waterfalls, you want to make sure that you have an entrance path to the lower area. Like you have an actual way to get in there, which is what I'm doing here. And obviously you can't take down, you can't get rid of some cliffs if you have water above it. So you can always add in the water afterwards. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm going and filling in that so that I can then take that very bottom layer down and create the waterfall that I want. Here I am trying to figure out how to get that mid second tier 3 wide, like the top tier, and failing to figure out how to do it. This is where I have a lot of back and forth in the design that I wanted, because originally I did just want it to be from this one side. It's unfortunate that it is this side, so you can't really see it as you approach it. And here I was really struggling to figure out how to do. I wanted to bring it right to the edge of the cliff, which you obviously can't do, which is a bummer, because I wanted the inside corners to be rounded for the cliffs as well as the water. But again, that's just not something you can really do. You can always do the mushroom shape like that, but that reminds me of a nuclear bomb, which I'm not a fan of, obviously. So what I want to do to actually get to the stargazing area is have like a land bridge to get there, so a skinny little bridge area, and then it will widen out to the bigger stargazing area. And I'm just trying to plot down the path to figure out exactly where I wanted it to go. Cheeky umbrella drop. Umbrella? Cheeky present drop. So that's what I'm trying to do now. I'm trying to figure it all out. So I do have a lot of room to play with, but I am cognizant of the two houses that I have at the back. I have Phoebe's house and I have Sherb's house. And I don't really want to go through the effort of moving them, especially when I have so much room to play with. Now I do want to point out that I do actually now have a 5-star island, and that just makes me think how easy it is actually to get a 5-star island. Like, I haven't really put, I suppose that's the point though, like you don't want it to be unattainable. You don't want to have like kids spending hundreds and hundreds of hours in this game. Like, I know a lot of adults do, myself included, but you know what I mean, like we don't want the 5-star tier system to be like crazy hard. But before I got the game, or before I got 5 stars, I thought it was really hard, and it just kind of happened by accident. But again, I like that it's kind of, you don't have to sink crazy number of hours to get a 5-star island. So I do have that sunken waterfall by Sherb's house, failing to catch the balloon the first time. Yeah, I do have that sunken waterfall between Sherb and Phoebe's house, and I do want to keep that in there, but it is kind of in the way of what I want to do for the stargazing area, because I do want to have some trees up there, and obviously you're kind of limited with space with trees in that you can't have it right next to a cliff and you can't have it right next to water, which is a huge bummer, but you know, it is what it is. So I'm really trying to figure out here what exactly I want to do and how I want to shape it all, because I'm kind of unhappy with how small that is. At this point I realised that I wanted the water to come down from 4 sides, so it's like a 4-way waterfall, and you can really see me struggling with the design of it because I hate having the harsh corners. I want all the corners to be rounded, and that's just not really possible with the game mechanics. So I'm #struggling, and I got really frustrated. Which is nobody's fault but my own. Here, I don't even know what I was trying to do here. Just... it's all an experiment, you know? Not the greatest demonstration of sunken waterfall, but... it's just a work in progress the whole time, isn't it? And then I realised, hey, I kind of like this shape, and I was really trying to get the bottom right corner a bit in there that I could then round off, but that wasn't possible. But then I realised, hey, it's kind of cute like this, and I got one of my lilies of the valley from when my island was a 5-star island before, a couple of months ago, and I just popped it there for the #flex. I don't like that when you do this, it says islands are like potato stacks, so you don't want to overdo it or whatever. But like, yes, I do. I want to make my Switch struggle with how decorated my island is. Are you joking? I want to get every single penny out of that Switch. I want it to struggle as much as I do to play this game. Is that not what the Switches are for? So here I'm starting my third layer for the waterfall, now that I have the pond shape at the bottom that I'm kind of happy with. Like, it is what it is. But I will come along and I will decorate the ledges at a future point, but right now I just want to get the core of it down, which I do. And it's cute, you know? It's fine. It's the effect that I wanted. and I'm pretty happy about that. I did think about putting one of the moons, like the moons that you can craft with star fragments. I did think about putting that at the bottom of the sunken waterfall, but nah, I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do with this waterfall as well next to Sherb's house, because it does look kind of weird like that. I say next to Sherb's house, I don't know. Phoebe, who cares about Phoebe? I kind of don't, now that I'm like, I don't want a fiery area. I'm kind of over Phoebe. I feel bad because I got so excited when I found her and I'm stuck, which I found really funny. Hi. Yeah. Yeah, it's I think Phoebe's here temporarily. Whether that be her house is in that area temporarily or she's on my island temporarily, I don't really know. She it's not the vibe. Is her house the same as Ketchup's on the outside? Anyway, Sherb is a vibe, and I'll be doing his house soon. I'll be giving him the area he deserves. I will be giving Sherb the life he deserves. I just haven't got around to it yet. So this is where I am in the process. You can see that once the actual pond area is done, it's kind of very easy to then build up the walls and get the shape that you want. And in the end, I'm pretty happy with that, you know? It's it's quite difficult to get a photo of it, but yeah, that's everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope that this was helpful for you, and I hope to see you guys on the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.